point starts experiencing at some point object starts experiencing an upward force and accelerates upward at the rate of 2 meters per second square. Calculate the upward force. So what's the question? There was an object of mass 10 kg, right? It was falling freely. When I say falling freely, what does it imply? When I say the object is falling freely, what does it imply? Anyone?
Only gravity is acting on it.
Only gravity is acting on it, right? So when I say it's falling freely, so only gravity was acting on it. Only gravitational force was acting on it. Okay. It was falling freely. Suddenly, at some point, it starts experiencing an upward force. I don't know how much that force it is. So it starts experiencing upward force, and as a result, it accelerates upward at the rate of 2 meters per second square. So you have to estimate what upward force starts acting on the object. What upward force starts acting on the object? This is the anyone? Can anyone answer this?
Sir, 20 Newton.
20 Newton is wrong. You are missing
Sir, minus
something.
20 Newton.
You are
It's negative 20.
no.
Sir,
Sorry?
minus 20 Newton.
No, beta. 20 Newton is correct. 20 Newton is there. 20 Newton है, कुछ तो है. But वो upward force नहीं है. I'm looking for upward force. 20 Newton has something to do in this question. 20 Newton is part of the solution, but 20 Newton is not the answer.
So 10 Newton?
No. Chalo, I'll give you first hint. As per Newton's laws of motion, as per Newton's second law, as per Newton's second law, this object should experience a force of 20 Newton in upward direction. This is as per Newton's law, right? See, my statement is as per Newton's second law, object should experience a force of 20 Newton in upward direction. Do you agree with this? Hello?
So there is gravity also. So will it be in the
Before
equation?
moving to gravity, do you agree with this? So if I say, forget about gravity. You see an object of mass 10 kg and is accelerating upwards at the rate of 2 meters per second square. Don't you think as per Newton's second law, it should experience a force of 20 Newton in upward direction?
Yes, sir, it will.
As per Newton's laws of motion, F equals to ma, that's it. I see object of mass 10 kg and acceleration is 2. So I know it is experiencing a force of 20 upwards, right? So as per Newton's law, it should experience 20 upwards. But I can see that it is experiencing a gravitational pull also. And how much is gravitational pull acting on it? Now I can see a force of gravitational force. What is magnitude of gravitational force? Anyone know?
9.8.
Then let us assume acceleration due to gravity is 10. So 10 into 10, 100 Newton. I can see 100 Newton acting in downward direction. How is it possible that it is experiencing 20 Newton upwards? This is only forces 120 Newton. See, this was totally new question
Sir,
for
how
you.
is 100 Newton acting on it?
Gravitational force. I'll explain these one by one. See, This statement is clear to everyone? Laksh, the statement is clear?
Yes, sir.
See, Newton's laws of motion के according उसको इतना force लगना था मतलब लगना था. I cannot help it, right? It should experience a force of 20 Newton in upward direction. But जब मैं सोचने बैठा, I can see this was falling freely, whatever. It is on Earth. तो gravitational pull तो लगना ही चाहिए. It should experience a gravitational force. Yes. What is gravitational force? Gravitational force is m into g. I'll explain this. I'll come to this. So mass is 10, 10 into 10. So 100 Newton is already acting on this object in downward direction. But it should experience net force of 20 Newton in upward direction. How is it possible? So actually there is a force of 120 Newton acting upwards. 100 was already acting downwards. So net force acting on it is 20 Newton upwards. So actually you have three terms here. Gravitational force. We have gravitational force, which is 100 Newton downwards. There is upward force. There is upward force, which is 120 Newton. That's why there was net force 120 minus 100, that is 20 Newton. But I had asked you to find upward force, not net force. Hello.
How upward not understood.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay. Let me explain again. Those who are close to the solution, let me explain again. And those who have not understood even 10% of it, so just wait. I'll explain it in next topic. What I observed, there was an object which is of mass 10 kg and is accelerating in upward direction. I'll repeat. What I observed was there is an object of mass 10 kg and is accelerating at the rate of 2 meter per second square in upward direction. So my current knowledge, that is as per Newton's second law of motion, I'm sure that it should experience a net force of 20 Newton upwards. Remember net force, concept of net force. I started the chapter with that concept of net force. So I am sure it is experiencing a net force of 20 Newton upwards. Okay. Now I started thinking this object is experiencing what all forces. So I am sure it is on Earth, so it is experiencing a gravitational force. And how much is gravitational force? That I'll explain in next topic. M into G. Mass is 10, G is 10, M into G. So 10 into 10, 100 Newton is the force acting on the object in downward direction. So the object which was earlier, was falling freely earlier, must be experiencing a downward force of 100 Newton. But I can see the net force acting on it is 20 upwards. So I'm sure 120 must be acting in upward direction. So upward force which started acting on the object must be of 120 Newton. So 120 upwards minus 100 downwards. So net force is 20 Newton upwards. This net force is responsible for an upward acceleration of 2 meter per second square. Now, how many of you have doubt?
Sir, I have a doubt in not this question, but a question in the paper which you gave today.
Say.
Sir,
Tell
for
me.
the last
Ask.
question, the 10th question.
Let me check. I have paper. It's the 10th question. See, there was a question in test paper. A particle moving with constant acceleration has a velocity of 4 meter per second at t equals to 0 second. If a is equal to 2 meter per second square, draw velocity time graph for the first 5 seconds. Using velocity time graph, find the displacement of particle in 5 seconds. See, so let me explain one question. At t equals to 0 seconds, velocity was 4 meter per second and constant acceleration of 2 meter per second square. Draw the velocity time graph for first 5 seconds. Velocity time graph. This is 4, 8, 12, 16. 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second. What is velocity at t equals to 0 seconds?
4.
4. So at t equals to 0 seconds, velocity is 4. What is velocity at t equals to 1 seconds?
6.
Acceleration is 2. 6. So at 1 it should be 6. Right. At 2 seconds it should be
8.
8. The velocity at t equals to 2 seconds is 8. Velocity at t equals to 3 seconds?
10, then 12, then 14.
3 seconds per it is 10. 4 seconds per it is 12. 5 seconds per it is 14. This is velocity time graph. So velocity time graph is a straight line starting from 4 on v-axis and with gradient of 2. Right? So this is velocity time graph. Now you were asked to find the displacement of particle in 5 seconds. So displacement from velocity time graph. Displacement is area under velocity time graph. This area you have to measure. So this is trapezium with one side 4, one side, this was 14, na? 4 and 14. So half sum of parallel sides into height. So this is 18, half is 9, 9 5 is 45, 45 meters. So answer is 45.
Sir,
Okay.
I did S is equals to half AT square plus UT and I got 45.
So it's correct, but you were supposed to find from graph. Anyways, you'll get some marks for that.
Okay.
One.
I still got
When I say
45,
strict
but I
graph,
used a
you have to
formula.
find it from graph. 45. You'll get the same answer. Na? Do it by graph or do it by using formula. You'll get the same answer. Okay, so let me discuss few forces. So topic is common forces in mechanics. So common forces in mechanics. See, daily life, some of the forces, common forces, which we experience in our daily life or you will see in problems. So let me explain few forces. First one, weight. Weight of the object. Weight of the object. So many people believe or think that weight is same as mass, but weight and mass are different. Remember, what is mass? Mass is matter stored in substance. Yeah. Mass is matter stored in substance. This is different from weight. Is measured in kgs. It's measured in kg. Unit for measuring mass is kg. But if you talk of weight, what is weight? Weight of an object, weight of an object is the force, which Earth attracts that object towards its center, or to your level, you can say downward. So I'll repeat. Question is, what is weight and how is it different from mass? So mass is matter stored in the substance. Suppose there's an object. There's an object of mass 4 kg and there's an object of mass 8 kg. So when I say object of mass 4 kg, some matter is stored in it, right? Some matter is stored in it and some matter is stored in it. This has twice the matter as compared to the first one, right? The second object has twice the matter stored in it as compared to the first one, right? So mass is something else. Mass is something else. Weight is what? This be your earth. This is your earth. And this is an object of mass, whatever. So this earth attracts this object. Earth attracts any object, right? It exerts, earth exerts force on any object towards its center. Earth exerts force on any object towards its center. This be center of earth. So earth will exert a pull on this object in this direction. So the force with which earth pulls this object towards its center is known as weight. So weight is not mass. Weight is force. Which force? Earth's gravitational force. Earth's gravitational force. Yeah? Weight is Earth's gravitational force. Please never mix up weight with mass. I hope you are getting it. Hello?
Yes, sir.
नहीं समझ में आ
Yes,
रहा तो
yes, sir.
please tell me. I'll explain it. Right now, so remember, mass is different from weight. Mass is what? Mass is matter stored in the substance. And what is weight? Weight is gravitational pull. Weight is gravitational pull. Right? Now, mass is measured in kg. Weight is measured in what? Weight is measured in Newton. Weight is measured in Newton, right? As it is force. Now, what is direction of weight? Weight is always directed downwards. Weight is always directed. Weight is always directed downwards. That is towards center of earth. So weight is measured in Newton. Weight is always directed downwards, right? Then what is measure of weight? So I'll apply Newton's laws of motion to explain you the weight is equal to mg. Tell me, in previous chapter we have discussed if an object of whatever mass, is falling freely, what acceleration it undergoes?
Minus 10 meter per second square.
10 meter per second square, to which we say is g. So acceleration it undergoes is g. But as per Newton's second law of motion, force is m into a. So force, Earth's gravitational force itself is named as weight. Okay. Mass is m. Okay. Acceleration which it undergoes is g. So weight is mg. So weight is measured as mg. I'll repeat. Weight of any object is measured as mg. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So weight is what? Now I'll write 2-3 small simple questions. First one. An object of mass is falling freely of mass 5 kg is falling freely. Calculate. First question. weight of the object. Calculate weight of the object.
Sir, 50 newtons.
15 Newton.
Correct. When I say weight of the object, so 5 into 10, 50 Newton, right? So my question is, if an object is falling freely and is of mass 5 kg, calculate weight of the object. So weight is always mg, irrespective of whether it is falling freely or falling with some other acceleration. But when I say weight, the weight is strictly 50 Newton. Net force, next question is net force acting on the object. Net force acting on the object. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Question is, what is net force acting on the object?
Sir, it is 50 newtons.
Yes, it is still 50 Newton. How do we get it? This object is falling freely. That means it is accelerating at the rate of 10 meter per second square downwards. Newton said net force, whatever net force is acting, is mass into acceleration. So mass is 5, acceleration is 10. So my answer is still 50. So net force is 15 Newton. Actually, there is no other force acting on it. Actually, in this question, there was no other force acting on the object. The only force acting on the object was gravitational force. So say net force or say gravitational force, that is weight, it's 50 Newton. I'll explain again.
No, sir, understood.
Everybody is silent.
Yes, sir, understood.
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay. I'll change the question, then you try to answer this. So that's all in the question. Now, another question is, an object of mass 5 kg is falling downwards with
Sir,
an, yeah,
sir, why do you take the gravitational force as 10 newtons?
now ask me that out.
Sir, the gravitational force is 9.8, right? Why do you take it 10?
See, for calculation purpose, we assume it to be 10. It's up to you. You can take 9.8 also. 9.8 is more precise value, right? For approximate calculations, we take it as 10. You can take it 9.8.
So during exams,
More precise value is 9.81. Either they say, if it is
They will
specified
specify
in
if
question,
it's
use
9.8 or
9.8.
10.
Otherwise, you can use any of the two numbers, you'll get full marks. Nobody will deduct your marks. If it's
Okay,
not
sir.
specified, you can use 9.8 as well as you can use 10. Nobody will mind. Main is that's concept. Okay. So this time I have changed the question. An object of mass 5 kg is falling downwards with an acceleration of 6 meter per second square acting downwards. Right? So acceleration is 6 meter per second square downwards. Now my question is, what is weight of the object? What is net force acting on the object? Then after these two questions, I'll ask one more question. What is weight of the object?
So weight is 30.
Sir, 80.
Sir, net is also 30.
Weight is 30, net force is 30, both are 30 or what are it? First you answer only to this question. What is weight of the object?
30.
Sir, 80
Sure.
newtons.
80. अभी से कंफ्यूज होने लगे. Weight is m into g, irrespective of what it's doing. It's accelerating upward, downward, whatever it is doing. Earth is attracted of 50 Newton only. See, weight of the object is m into g, and g is 9.8 or 10. So answer is 15 Newton. That's it. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
See,
sir.
weight is weight. Weight is weight. Weight is mg. You cannot change it.